Today we're going to help you decide if you should hang on to your Series 4 Apple Watch or upgrade to the Series 5. How is everyone doing today? It is Andrew here from AppleInsider, and today we're going to be talking about the Apple Watch Series 5 and a predicament that I know a lot of you out there are dealing with, and that is you have the Apple Watch Series 4 and you need to know, should you upgrade to the Apple Watch Series 5? This is something that I have been grappling with myself, and we're going to try our best to answer that question in this video. I'm not gonna lie, it is a hard question to answer, and there's a lot of wiggle room in there for people to go either way, and they may have their own reasons for upgrading or not upgrading. But we're gonna walk through those features and try to answer if those changes are big enough to fit your situation to be worth that upgrade. So let's go ahead and dive in with the Apple Watch Series 5 and if you should upgrade if you have the Series 4. By now, you likely know the two biggest changes to the Apple Watch Series 5. There are new case materials, titanium and ceramic, and it has a new always-on display. There are other changes as well, including the upgraded S5 processor and more internal memory. And we'll touch on those towards the end of the video, but the two biggest ones we want to focus on are those case materials and the always-on display. Starting with the case materials. Now, I don't think that the case materials alone are worth an upgrade on their own. I really like the titanium because the problem with the stainless steel is it's glossy and it shows fingerprints really easily, and the silver one can get scratched really fast. Then you have the aluminum, and I just don't like how lightweight it is, and I don't like that matte finish as much. So the titanium offers something different. It has a good weight to it between the stainless steel and the aluminum, and it has a brushed finish on the outside, so it's not going to show fingerprints or scratches nearly as easily as the other models. That means it's going to be good for just looking nice day to day, and it's going to help the resale value in the end because there's no damage to the outside. For me, I don't think that titanium casing is enough to warrant the upgrade on its own. And similarly, I don't think the ceramic is enough either, especially with how much more that those cost. What is pushing me towards doing the upgrade though, is that always-on display. Now, there is a widely known social faux pas that has existed long before the Apple Watch, and even though it predated Apple Watch, it's been exacerbated by the Apple Watch and everyone wearing watches now. And that is just looking at your wrist while you're with other people, and it can be a problem, and it is kind of rude. And for me personally, it happens on a few different occasions. It happens when I'm in, a meeting or an interview and I'm using just press record on my Apple Watch, and I try to glance to make sure that the recording is still going on during the interview, and it looks like I'm just trying to hurry things along, and it just has that feeling against people. So I really hate doing that, and it just doesn't feel professional. Similarly, if you are in an office environment and you're in meetings or you're just talking to someone and you keep doing it, it just does not come off great. So for me alone, that could be a reason to upgrade to the Apple Watch Series 5 compared to my Series 4. Additionally, it happens a lot when I'm at the gym. I hit the gym every single day, and a lot of times I hate trying to turn on my display to see where I'm at, what time I'm at, how long I've been doing a plank, something, and I often press it with my nose, trying to get that display to come on just so I can see the clock or something. So having an always-on display can make a huge difference in something that I'm doing every single day. So because I do those things every single day, because I want to retain my professionalism in different meetings and interviews, I think that always-on display is worth it. So for me, I am going to upgrade from my Series 4 to the Series 5. And there's a couple other reasons too. One has the S5 processor, 64-bit. It should result in a few speed improvements. Next, there is new internal memory. It's going up to 32 gigs rather than 16. So 16 is probably fine for a lot of people, but if you're already pressing up against that, and with a new App Store on the Series 5 and watchOS 6, you could be eating through storage faster than ever. So if you store a lot of music or media on your Apple Watch, you might want to spring for the Series 5 so you can get that additional 16 gigs of storage. Lastly, Apple killed off the Apple Watch Series 4. It's no longer available, so there's still the Series 3 at a new reduced price point of $199, and then there's the Series 5, which starts at fairly expensive. So that leaves people with the Series 4 in a good spot. This could be a great upgrade year because the Series 4 is going to retain its value. Apple didn't keep it there and just drop the price, which means a used one's going to go for even less. Apple nixed it. So if you're going to sell your Apple Watch Series 4, it may be a really good year. While it's still a capable watch, it still has great performance, great specs, and a lot of people out there still want it. They want that larger display and the redesign that came with the Series 4. So for me, I calculated that delta of what it's going to cost me for a new Apple Watch minus what I'm going to sell my existing Apple Watch Series 4 for. And that money, I think it's worth it to spend to upgrade. I may be in the minority there, and I know it's a really hard upgrade for people because it is just an always-on display and a few other small improvements. But for me, I think it's worth it. For a lot of other people, I don't think it is. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of the Apple Watch Series 5 and if you are going to be upgrading if you have the Series 4 or if you have the Series 3 or earlier. Definitely let me know and reach out to me on Twitter at Andrew_OSU. And if you want to pick up an Apple Watch Series 5, you can find the latest links and the best prices at the links in the description. Hey everyone, did you guys like that video? Be sure to click on that like button so we can create content that we know that you guys want to see. And follow Apple Insider on all social media channels. If you want the best prices on any Apple gear, check out the Apple Insider price guide that is updated daily. And until next time, we'll see you later.